Debris is seen wedged in the smashed windscreen of a lorry, which was driven into a Christmas market in Berlin in 2016. Credit Marcus Schreiber app. In August this year, several people were killed and many more injured in a suspected terror attack on Barcelona. The vehicle, a van bearing the logo of a hire firm, was driven into pedestrians on the busy Las Ramblas street, a tourist hotspot. It was the 8th such attack in Europe so far in 2017. Vehicles being driven into crowds is an increasingly common terrorist tactic, resulting in hundreds of deaths and injuries across the continent over the past 12 months, including some in London. The van used in the London Bridge terror attack. Credit London Metropolitan Police vehicles are particularly easy to acquire and use, while some larger trucks, like the one used in the Berlin Christmas market attack, are stolen. It's trivial to hire a smaller van or car. The vehicle driven at pedestrians on Westminster Bridge was a Hyundai Tucson SUV, while the van used in the London Bridge attack was a hired Renault Master. Las Ramblas, Barcelona, the 17th of August 2017. A hired van drove down Barcelona's Las Ramblas district on a sunny afternoon, killing 13 people and injuring 50 more. The van is understood to have been hired from the Telefurgo rental chain. Anybody with a driving license can hire this sort of van. Prices in Spain are around £50 to £100 per day, depending on the age of the driver. A BMW 2 Series Active Tourer was driven into a group of soldiers in a suburb of Paris. 6 people were injured, 3 seriously. The driver was then stopped on the A16 motorway, being shot several times in the process. The hired BMW was equipped with a GPS tracking system, making it easy for the police to locate. Champs-Élysées, Paris, the 19th of June 2017. A Renault Megane containing explosives and weapons, an AK-47 rifle and handguns was driven into a gendarmerie vehicle on the famous Champs-Élysées in Paris. Only the attacker was killed in what is understood to be a botched suicide attack. A rented van was driven into a group of people outside a mosque. The driver was heard saying, "I want to kill all Muslims and this is for London Bridge." 1 person died. London Bridge, London, the 3rd of June 2017. A rented van was driven into pedestrians in the London Bridge area. The 3 attackers then got out of the van and began stabbing people, before being shot by police. A further 8 people died and 48 people were injured, 21 critically. Drottninggatan, Stockholm, the 7th of April 2017. A hijacked lorry was driven into crowds on a popular shopping street in Stockholm. 5 people were killed, and 14 were seriously injured. A homemade explosive was found in the lorry after the attacker had abandoned it. The lorry used in the terror attack in Stockholm. Credit Jonathan Nackstrandafpa. A Hyundai Tucson was driven into pedestrians on Westminster Bridge. The driver then got out and stabbed a policeman to death before being shot. 5 people were killed in the car attack, with 49 injured. A stolen lorry was driven into pedestrians at a Christmas market in Berlin. The attacker had shot the driver of the lorry in order to take it, and then killed 11 pedestrians. There were 56 non-fatal injuries. Promenade des Anglais, Nice, the 14th of July 2016. A lorry was driven into crowds celebrating Bastille Day near the seafront at Nice. 87 people were killed, including the attacker, and a further 458 were injured.